All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, this was by far, in any season that they've had, the best Walking Dead.
That's a tall order, kid.
Dude, I'm going to put
Very
it out
tall
there.
order.
Part of it was good.
What?
Part of it was that good. It elicited that reaction.
It
was one storyline in the episode that was cool. The rest of it could have been out of it, and it would have been okay.
It was very scary movie.
It was a very horror movie vibe.
Yeah, like The Ring, fucking Exorcist, Purge. Not Purge. What's the other one? The Grudge
Oh yeah.
esque kind of episode. It was fucking dope, dude. I was like, because we were sitting there, and there was part of it like it was happening, and we kind of looked at each other like,
The fuck.
"Fuck is going on?" And then shit started happening, and I was like, I don't like scary movies. I don't like movies that make me like jump. You know what I mean? So I was watching it through like two fingers and shit. Like,
Well, what's
really
funny
good.
is we're different like that. He can't watch it. I can if I don't hear it. Because it's the noise prompt that scares you,
Okay, yeah, that makes
not
sense.
the sight that scares
Right.
you. So I can watch it, and he can listen to it. It's funny. It's weird.
So, anybody die? Main character?
No. One came back from a place that she had been lost for about a full season, right? Because it was half
About
of
a
this
season
one and
and a
half
half,
last.
yeah.
Who's it? The Mexican girl that plays Selena?
One person
No.
died. One person
One
died.
main character?
Not super main, but
Then, yeah.
Who was it that died? I don't remember.
the dude that was tied to the tree at the end.
That was
whole
Herschel.
Daryl
Oh
thing.
yeah. No, it's somebody else. And so did the guy from the island.
Oh, we don't know yet. We don't know if he did, but it's
It's not looking good.
Like, yeah.
Who came back?
The deaf chick, Connie.
Yeah.
Deaf chick.
She was a semi love interest for.
Did you watch? You probably didn't watch the last season,
Darrell.
did you?
No.
So then you're not gonna fucking
Who's
know.
Darrell?
Daryl,
Daryl.
because he's stupid.
Is it like Aaron?
Yeah, right.
Jay Quellen.
That's a great fucking skit, by the way. But dude, I'm telling you, remember this episode? What episode was it? 6?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Remember episode 5 when you go back and you fucking sit and you binge.
But it's not going to make sense to me because I didn't watch the last episode.
Yeah, well,
because
it's
the character.
It'll stand alone. You'll be able to.
Deaf chick's coming back. I don't know who that is.
You'll-
This is the first time you see her. From episode 4, at the end, it shows her coming back, or her alive, and then
What made you think she was dead to begin with?
because she was locked in.
in the last season, this group is stuck in a cave full of a horde that the Whisperers controlled, and they're trying to get out, and Carol finds dynamite and blows up the fucking cave, and she was left in there.
And she was left in there because she was deaf and couldn't hear them screaming, "Come on, let's go!"
Yeah.
We don't have that much time, guys.
So hold on. You said the Whisperers controlled the walkers?
Yeah.
So what they did is they basically skinned dead people and they would put their faces on.
I remember that from like the first season.
And wear the
And
clothes.
they weren't in the
It's
first
different because they were cutting up the guts.
season. Yeah.
These people will skin zombies and put on the masks.
Yeah,
Or
and wear
put on
their
the faces like a mask.
So they would set them out and dry them out like leather and put them on. Like Leatherface did. in
Yeah,
the
I was
movie
going to say
Leatherface.
real Chainsaw Massacre shit.
And how do they control the walkers by doing that?
Because
they can walk around and kind of herd the horde, if you will.
because they walk around with them and they whisper and they hear it, but they smell just like them, and they don't know where the fuck it's coming from, so they'll follow wherever they go.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting, dude.
Is that the group that was at the junkyard?
No,
that's different people.
that's a different one.
They're all dead by the time you get to season 11, so.
Telling you, remember this episode that we're telling you about? 'cause
And there's
when
only 6 episodes in this first half of
there's
the
two
season?
more, right?
There's 2 more this year.
2 more this year. So Yeah, dude. When you get to this one, you'll be like, okay, yeah, it's fucking good. All right. It's pretty.
It was good.
It was like you're on the edge of your seat the whole episode. I know I was.
Yeah, Seabass wasn't so.
Yeah, it was.
He just said just that one part.
Reflecting back on it, like that one part was good. He's right. You're on your seat when you're watching it because of other shit that happens. But reflecting on it, hindsight's 20/20. That one part of the episode is what was awesome about it.
The end result of it was like, holy shit, like, because there's so much build up to it. You know what I mean? And when you see what it is and what's happening, you're like, oh fuck, that's crazy. Like it gets crazy. You're like, holy shit, dude.
It does.
You like a kid on Christmas morning.
Yeah, you just gotta fucking lend
excited
yourself
about
to it. Like, you know what? We live life so fucking hard and we do so much bullshit. So if I could take an hour and just lose myself in a TV show like that, I'm in. You know what I mean?
So, what did you guys feast on while you were watching The Walking Dead?
What do we have?
Did we?
Well, no, we ate
had
Wendy's
gone home,
earlier
yeah.
than that, right? Yeah, we ate Wendy's a little bit before that.
I mean, you don't make a big deal out of it. You don't bring a meal in, sit
Sometimes
down.
we do.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes
Like
we'll do
premieres.
pizza. Yeah.
Like premieres will make it big.
Like for me, like I would spaghetti while watching that would be fucking great, but they don't like spaghetti. I'm not gonna go and make myself.
How do you not like spaghetti?
It's not good. I don't like tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't like if it was Alfredo, then, well, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't eat Alfredo because it's got milk. I'll start and then I'll end the back half of the show. I'm gonna try to watch it on my phone because I got the shits. Just like at Manny's party, I wanted nachos. I was like, oh my God, the nachos look good. Couldn't have nachos.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, and some cheese, like the night before, I was like, fuck, man, that pizza that we had, like I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to try it out. I got enough time between now and the party tomorrow that if it hits me, I'll out and be good. You know what I mean? Pizza didn't bother me. There's some cheese, as long as it's not processed, I'm good.
I could have sworn all cheese was processed.
No. Like original cheese is aged.
Okay,
Real cheese is aged. So like mozzarella shit like that, when it's real, it's aged like that. And then some of it's processed. The processed shit just fucks me up. I don't know what it is during that process, but whatever protein or enzymes they add to it to.
Because back in the day, man, you just get yourself a Kraft single and just munch on that. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, we call that crap single.
No, we don't.
Yeah. We, as in the lactose intolerant community, call that crap cheese. Grab yourself a slice of crap and sit down.
So you can't even go to Subway and get a sandwich with cheese on it?
No. And you know who's even worse? Porta Subs. Love their fucking sandwiches. And I remember I only had Porta Subs when I lived up north, and I was still married to their mom. We'd go to my in-laws' house. And they would, oh, we're going to order sandwiches, blah, blah. And I told them, no fucking cheese. Don't fucking put provolone on my sandwich. And so we'd get there. And, dude, we'd go in and, all right, well, let's go eat real quick. And then we'll take all the shit out of the car or whatever, whatnot. Shit you not, bro. I'd sit there and I'd eat that sandwich. And sometimes I'd catch that it had the cheese and I'd take it out. But sometimes I couldn't tell, right? And then all of a sudden I get out, I get to the fucking car, bro. After done eating, like maybe 10, 15 minutes after I'm done eating, I'll get to the car and the pain is so intense it'll put me on my knee.
Come on.
I shit you not, bro.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits them pretty fast.
It's crazy, right? Like there's times where I could eat, depending on like what I've had, like if I've eaten cheese back to back to back, it's even worse. But like if I I've been eating good or whatever with no cheese and then I eat it, I can last for a little bit.
Okay, what's it going to take for me to bring in a cheese plate one night?
Not much.
And we could go at it.
He'll fuck it up.
Well, I don't know, man. I got to be in a really good spot for me to be able to say, yeah, bring on the cheese, because
little nice cubes, little pepper jack.
I'll have to move all the shit. I got to wait till I'm done doing the shit that in my bedroom. That way I can leave the door open.
It'll be like that?
Yeah, like that, bro. You don't hit me like that. And I got to make sure, like, I got to have the next day off. Because I could be standing there helping a customer and that shit will just tap me on the inside of the stomach. Like, hello, bitch, I'm here. Remember, you ate cheese. Fuck that.
That's one of the reasons why I don't like to eat breakfast in the morning, because if I cannot eat anything sweet in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, because
it fucks you up like that?
Well, no, I'll have to go handle some business
right
soon afterwards.
I don't like eating anything sweet like that, because after, like, especially if I know I'm going to have a busy day, because it'll go. And then as soon as I drop that sugar, I get shaky and shit. I'm like, oh, shit. And then, where's the oranges at? Who got hard candy? So, yeah, I'm real careful about, try to be careful about what I eat and shit like that.
You know, you've been your whole life, though.
Yeah, you know what's funny, though, is I didn't realize until I was in my 30s that that's what it was. Like, we didn't talk about it. Nobody knew back when we were kids. Nobody said anything about lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it's the reason I say it is because it was just a few years ago where I think I mentioned before that, like, watermelon gets to me.
Really?
For whatever reason, yeah. Like, the back of my throat will start itching real bad. The inside of my ear will start itching where I'm jabbing my finger in my ear and trying to scratch.
Scratching the top of your the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Yeah.
So, other than that, though, no, I have no food allergies, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oranges will do that to me. Tomatoes do that to me. If I'm eating something with too much tomato, or if it's just like on a salad, or if it has, like, fucks my mouth up right away, makes it itch right away. The same with watermelon doesn't do it too bad. What other fruit? I know my sister used to get it with pistachios and sunflower seeds. Her lips would swell. She'd look off. Yeah.
Milo used to be allergic to strawberries.
Oh, yeah? Milo, too? Used to be allergic to strawberries. Strawberries do that to me, too, though. They like my mouth itch. It's just the acidity in it, I guess. I don't know.
Strawberries don't have that much acidity, do they?
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, well.
There's something in it that fucks me up. I don't know.
I don't think I'm allergic to any food. I'm just allergic to metal.
Yeah, the nickel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Told you about that, right?
Yeah. But yeah, you can play guitar with the metal strings.
Dude, I have this ever-going rash now on my right wrist because of it. I've realized that's what it is. It's an allergic reaction to the bridge.
Oh, is that right?
Because it's always sitting on the... Yep.
Then what about your other hand at the fingertip?
That one I don't... It's not sitting on it long enough.
Because you're moving it around?
Yeah. But yeah, there's a rash that is on my wrist, on my right wrist.
Oh, wow. You have to buy you a glove, play with the...
No, I can get just a wristband.
Like a bowler's
like a sweatband.
No,
wearing a goddamn
the gloves we
bowler's
used to
glove.
rock back in the day with the cut off fingers,
Right?
And the holes on the knuckles.
Yep, and and a little fishnet on top.
I can get a
You know what I'm talking
sweatband
about?
for my
Or
wrist.
Or are you talking about the leather
Fishnet.
ones?
The leather ones, kid. I don't know what you're talking about, fishnet.
Yeah.
I never wore no fishnet gloves.
Yeah, that was the ones when it came out with Michael Jackson and the dude that he was battling in the Bad video.
Oh, I do remember that. Now, I didn't rock them, and I never wanted to, but I do remember those. Those gloves.
Yeah, but then you had the red, the black one, then they had the studs across the...
the knuckle.
Yup. Oh, he could fight. He wearing the studs on his hand. He tough. Fucking hilarious. Holy shit. I didn't know that about your hand. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that that you would rest your hand on there enough to where it would be a problem.
I didn't think about it either until it started happening, and I'd had it for like a week. It fucking wouldn't go away. And then I was playing once, and I felt like my wrist was on it, right where that fucking rash was at. I was like, wow, that fucking sucks.
Wow.
But
So you're good with eating with silverware?
Yeah, it's not too much if I'm not holding it for too long. But like mechanics, when they work on cars, they have these little sleeves that they put over their belt buckles so they don't scratch cars. I have to wear one when I wear a belt, or else I'll get a fucking rash on the inside of my stomach. Not the inside, but like on the bottom of my stomach.
I had that same problem. Like, I can't wear Like I can't wear pants with my belt too long, or else like because I'm fat, so that hangs over. It makes it even hotter. So like when I take it off, all that shit underneath is hot as fuck and itches and burns. Yeah.
Why you think it's hot?
Because it gets hot. The metal gets hot. Well, for whatever reason, it conducts heat with whatever our allergy is to it. Maybe our metal levels are too high or whatever, and it creates heat. The same with like that's why I don't always wear a watch. And during the summer, it's hard for me to wear them because the nickel allergy, it burns. You'll see a clear burn mark on my skin.
So what's it going to take for me to bring in a cheese plate and a metal-backed watch on an episode?
Nothing. You can stick a quarter on the top of my hand for about 5 minutes, and you'll see that fucking burns onto my skin.
I used to fall asleep.
Did I tell you when I had braces?
Yeah, I remember that story.
I used to fall asleep with change in my pocket, and it burned the fuck out of my leg.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had a pair of shorts that I couldn't keep change in because I'd get rashes right here because I keep my keys in this pocket and my coins in this one, and I'd have fucking rashes on my legs because the pockets were too thin.
It's crazy.
So you guys never rocked Button Fly by Levi's?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. That's all I wore in high school. But what I did is I would
too
use
old for me, so I don't know what that is.
Button Fly jeans are?
501s. They have buttons down the.
Instead of
Oh
a zipper?
no.
But I used to put clear nail polish on the back of the button to keep it from burning.
I went to work one day and they gave me a name tag because I was doing something for them out in public, and the backing of it was metal, like the magnet part was metal, and it sat there on my chest 5 minutes. It starts fucking itching. So when I got back, I fucking taped it. I put tape all around it so that it wouldn't burn me.
Wow.
It's bad.
Pain in the ass.
You know what's a pain in the ass?
Huh.
Those Button Fly jeans.
When you first buy them, yeah.
And yeah, because I bought a pair like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't had a pair since high school.
Right.
And yeah, they're still not broken in because I don't wear them enough. And man, those things are a pain in the butt.
When you wear Button Fly 501s and you just got them, if you feel like you got to pee, you need to go. Don't wait till it's an emergency because you're gonna piss yourself. Ain't no getting past them Button Flies like that. Or you just take a little knife and cut them a little bit. Just try not to cut them too much because then it'd be popping open all the time. You know what I mean? But
wonder why those were so popular. I mean, a zipper is so much easier.
well, I think they were popular because they lasted so long.
Well, any jean really lasts long. I mean,
No, not the same as a 501.
come on.
Come on, they were riveted for fucking strength, bro. They were made for coal miners.
Levi's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
But you can still get Levi's with a zipper.
Not back then. They only made 501s. They didn't have 509s and 520s and 521 loose fit and fucking stretch fit and then, tight around your ankles. And
Silver tab. Did you ever rock the silver tab?
were those by Old Navy?
No, they were Levi's.
Were they?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did.
Silver tab. They had a certain.
A certain cut.
Yeah, I don't. Hard to explain. Like,
Were you wearing low-rise jeans? Just kidding.
Oh, fuck. I mean, you could put a thick belt in them.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they would be able to accommodate it. That's the best way to describe the silver tabs. If I remember
I don't think I ever wore those. I wore the Levi painter pants though. Those are fucking dope.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like those.
Those are dope, dude.
No.
Especially if you take them to the
With that
right
little
person.
loop on the side?
Yeah, man, it's for the
tripping.
hammer, dog. You take them to the right place and they hem them up the right way. That's the fucking best look ever, dude. It's fucking dope. Because we used to, like, after I graduated, me and my homie Johnny, we used to go to Moreno Valley to the indoor swap meet. And this dude sold Dickies, he sold Levi's, and he sold the painter pants. That's what we call it, Levi painter pants. and he would hem your shit up while you were there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I was always fatter than I was tall, so the bigger the waist, the pants are usually longer.
Yeah.
So I was always dragging the back of my pants, and I hated all the scratch. It just looked sloppy. So I went. I'd buy my pants there, pay an extra $5, and he'd hem them up. Bam, bam, bam. Walked out that bitch. I was good to go. Put on a pair of pants. They fit. Looked good. I was all right.
You know what I used to rock? Guess overalls.
Wow.
I had a purple pair.
Purple?
Yup. That was my jam back in the day, bro. Do you remember I had purple
like
ones?
Grape jam.
I had the purple car, and then I had my purple suit when we went to prom. Shit.
Wow.
I was pimping. I had it all. I was legit.
I used to love those overalls.
I have pictures of me when I was a kid, like 6, 7 years old, wearing overalls. That's all I used to wear. But that was the white side of my family. My mom used to, because we went to go visit my grandfather. We saw him once, and he was sitting there with a white shirt and overalls on, like that. Looked like that old man from that commercial with the dog and the grandma. They lived in a little shack. The cartoon.
Oh, that's not a commercial.
Mad
That's
Dog?
a show. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
There you go. That one.
Never heard of it.
No? Yeah, it was after Ren and Stimpy, and it was way down the line from there.
Cow chicken or cow and chicken, chicken and cow.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Chicken and cow sounds familiar.
I can't remember what the fuck. I think it's something having to do with both a chicken and a cow in the name, or like cat dog.
Yes,
It was
cat
after
dog.
that,
There you
too.
go, cat dog. Yeah.
Cow. Oh my god, that's gonna piss me off. Hold on. Cow.
Did you ever watch any of that shit on? I mean, obviously you watched
Chicken.
fucking.
I've heard of Ren and Stimpy.
But you never
I don't
really
think I
watched it.
I never even watched Beavis
Beavis
and
and
Butthead.
Butthead?
No,
Are you
that wasn't
serious?
my joint. No.
Oh, it's called cow and chicken.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never really my jam either, but I watched it here and again. Then I watched, what is it? Ren and Stimpy Do America, or not? I mean,
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead Do America, or what was that shit called?
They made
movie?
a movie?
Yeah.
I think it was probably that.
And then they ran into Hank Hill, and then I started watching King of the Hill. King of the Hill is fucking great, dude.
Not for me.
I know,
not.
because you're like Dale Gribble with your fucking pocket sand.
Pocket
They
sand.
stole that from you, Tony. They stole that move from you. So this weekend we went out to Phoenix to go celebrate our 50th birthday with our buddy Manny. We've known him since I knew him in middle school. You knew him in high school, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and dude, a bunch of our friends from out here and people that we went to high school with were there.
You know what? On a similar subject, we even talked about this. We were going to ask Mojo if he remembered how we met.
Oh, that's right.
Because I don't remember meeting him. I don't really remember meeting you,
You thought about a bitch.
but
That's why he never invited you to anything.
I mean, like how we actually met.
I think it was because of Manny, though.
Well, I think even Mojo's because of Manny, but
Right.
I just don't remember actually meeting you. Like how we hooked up.
Yeah, I don't really remember either.
But I remember wanting to ask Mo if he remembered.
I just remember we were always all together all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you hung out with another group besides us, but you were with us most of the time. Or when you weren't with them.
I think what had happened is 11th grade, I think we went through the story before. 11th grade, Manu and I had a class together.
Okay.
And we got real close. And Easter break, which is towards the end of the year, we went to Mexicali. He invited me to go to Mexicali.
Right.
And ever since that, we were,
Thick as thieves?
Yeah. And then so I just don't remember how you came into the picture.
Well, I was in the picture before you, so don't fucking act like you. He my friend longer, but you better slow your roll, sister. Nah. Yeah, dude. But everybody was sharing so many stories and so many different things out there, and I hadn't seen his mom and dad, and I don't remember even how long. I mean, it's been
Gosh, me either. It's been forever.
right? And his mom almost made me cry. She was giving me a hug and she wouldn't let go. And I was like, oh my God. But you know what? After I was done, I was like, but you know what? I needed that kind of hug.
Oh wow!
Like it was just that it was really nice to have, you know, an older woman, a mom figure, embrace me like that one more time. Like it was just like, all right, cool, all right, I can get it, I can get down. And then and his dad too, like, oh my God, just having a great time sitting there bullshitting with him, and
she sounds
like my mom, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
she sounds like what you say your mom sounds like.
Maybe that's what it. Maybe that's what it was. It was an accumulation of the two of them. You know what I mean? And they hugged you just the same, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so hilarious.
Well, then his dad too. I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about, but I was standing up there with Tony, and we'd sat and talked for a few minutes.
All right on. Well, we got there. We left here Friday afternoon.
Well, after 2.
We left around 2:00, right?
Yeah.
Just as it started storming. I had to go buy windshield wipers because the fucking Cadillac, I hadn't put windshield wipers on it since I bought it. So I was like, fuck, we need to go get some. So we threw some windshield wipers on it, got going. We got there, went straight to the hotel. And Maurice was waiting there for us because he thought he was going to ride with us back to Manny's. Like, there's no room for you unless you want to lay on top of everything. Like, so he drove his car over, and I drove the truck with all your stuff in, and we took it all down. And then we're hanging out, and you showed up a little bit later.
So how long were you there before I showed up?
Well, we got
3, right? 3 or 4.
at least a couple hours, yeah. Because
Really?
we got into town around 6:30.
Yeah.
Around 6:30, and over to Manny's about 6:45, right in there. Because all we did was got our room keys, went and dropped off the bags, grabbed Mo and bounced, and then so we were there a couple hours before you got there.
Oh,
And then because we started drinking as soon as we got there Friday night. And he was talking about, oh, well, yeah, Tony and Tony this and Tony pizza and Tony this and Tony. No, I'm just kidding. He was just mentioning that he wanted to get you a pizza from this place because it's one of his favorites and it's
And
supposed
he
to be
knows how
from New
anal
York.
you are about pizza.
Right.
pizza's good, kid.
It
That
is.
was really good pizza. Did you like the pizza? Is that what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
I heard
good.
it had too many pepperonis on it for you.
It was a bit overboard on the pepperonis. And I think, you know what it is also? It was thick pepperoni.
I love that.
Yeah, that was good, dude.
Really?
That was one of the best part about it.
I think had it been what I'm used to,
Right.
it would have probably been good.
So it wasn't good.
No, it was good, but it was just a little bit too much pepperoni for me.
Okay. So if it was like the thinner kind.
Yeah, I think the actual quantity of, if they were thin, it would have been straight.
Okay.
But we went back there again on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you have the same kind or did you get the other one?
same kind.
Oh, right on. So it couldn't have been that bad. Shit.
No, it was
You
good.
went in for seconds?
I ain't tripping.
Them fucking slices were huge as shit, though.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Did you like it? Did you enjoy the pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
good.
good. So that night, we ended up meeting one of his friends that were there at the house. Should we say his real name? No, why not, right? His real name was Josh. But for some reason, I ended up thinking his name was Sean. And so the next day when we went back, like we got there at 5:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
And I shit you not, from the minute I walked in the door, I had a Bacardi and Coke in my hand, and I left at 3:30 in the morning, and I had to finish the Bacardi and Coke that was in my hand before I left. Like it was nonstop all night, Bacardi and Coke. And at one point, he was behind the bar after the bartenders. So it was after midnight because the bartenders had already left. And I was like, hey, Sean.
And I'm standing there, and he calls him 4 fucking times
Like, hey, why the fuck is Sean
before
ignoring me?
I step in and tell him. Hey, you know that dude's name is Josh, right?
So, well, if you called him by his real name, he might answer you, Dad.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his real name? Josh. Oh, yeah. Hey, Josh. Yeah, what's up?
Instantly.
Automatic. I was like, oh, shit. All right, here we go. But yeah, dude, I was.
I didn't realize it. Was it midnight when the bartenders called it a night?
Yeah, I think they left right around midnight.
So midnight or was 1 a.m. One of the two.
But they made a shit ton of money, dude.
Oh,
Did they? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they did.
Because Manny paid him, and I know I put at least $40 in their jar myself, and then I saw people doing selling the money with the little
is that
bar
right?
thing. Yeah. I saw a couple people sitting
I've
there.
never done that before. As far as because I'm too old for that kind of stuff.
That technology is just too
Yeah.
much. Yeah, your iPhone 4 probably wouldn't recognize it anyways.
But yeah, I did notice that on the tip container.
Yeah. Smart, right? Why not?
Very smart.
Somehow I ended up being the MC that night. Thank you, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
somehow.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking volunteer yourself for it.
Well, no, Tony said, "No, it's all you, dude. It's all you. Go ahead. All right, cool." So we tested the range, and I felt good. I got my feet under me. I was good to go. And his dad kept calling, "Hey, get on the mic. Tell him this. Hey, tell him that. Hey, do this. Okay, cool. Right on."
And his pops used to like being on the mic too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
what-
at one point I did see his dad tell you to say something on the mic.
Yeah.
It actually surprised me because again, he likes to ham it up on the mic as well.
Oh, that's his
back
gig,
in the
right?
day.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, he passed the torch for me that night. Anyways, it was pretty cool. Man, and his wife went all out on what are those boards called?
The charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie boards. And
It's
she made
it's charcuterie for anybody who thinks I'm kidding.
it's it's salami, right? She made salami roses.
Yeah, that was a trip.
That was dope, right?
Yeah, I didn't get to eat any of them though.
No, I went and I tried to pull one out and it was too hard. I just went to the salami that was laying down. And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't want to fuck it up. I just grabbed some of the stuff that was on the side. But they had all kinds of food. The fucking food truck was great, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like when we were standing there, we had placed our order for the tacos and we were there, and I was like, I looked and I moved the beans around. I said, oh, the beans have chorizo. And like there was like barely any light on it. Like he was like, how can you fucking tell?
Well, and then I looked at it and it was all fucking bright red. Like, hell yeah.
I was like, oh, the kind of the consistency and the color. So how can it's fucking dark. How do you see it? Like, I know those are chorizo beans, dude. And sure enough, man, I was like, oh, yeah,
I've
dude.
never heard of anybody doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
We make tamales that way. We make some with chorizo beans and bacon. And
So good.
so yeah, they're bomb, dude. And those are our breakfast tamales. We'll heat them up in the morning with a couple of eggs. That shit is fire, dude. Fire.
Next time I open up a can of Rosarita, I'll
Get the fuck out.
Wow.
Those are not beans, bro. Those are the worst beans
hold
ever.
on. Time out.
Okay.
Spicy jalapeno.
Those are
Rosarita?
not, no.
That's
It's
off the
fucking
hook.
it's the Frito fucking bean dip in a bigger can. They taste the fucking same.
No, because the Fritos got a little bit more grit to them.
Those are the worst.
Rosarito's off the hook. The spicy,
Fuck no. Those
Spicy
are the
jalapeno?
worst tasting
No.
canned
off the
fucking
hook.
beans.
Off the hook.
Fucking worst ever. I can't even believe you said that shit.
What can do you like?
Moving the fuck on.
No way. No, hold on. Hold us.
I don't care.
Hold the fucking phone.
He probably likes
That-
Guerrero fucking tortillas too, don't you?
That's all that's in my crib. Yeah. What What are you mission? Don't tell me
No.
mission.
No. Tell him.
Banderita.
La Banderita. The best tortillas ever. Tastes just like homemade. They're a little bit thicker. They're good. Not that fucking paper thin Guerrero shit. Now, if you want to talk about beans, you get, and I'm gonna shit you not, the Great Value, which is the Walmart brand, and you get them.
There we go.
You get them whole, and you just put a little bit of oil, put them and smash them down yourself. The best fucking beans.
Or even better, do them for breakfast. You cook the bacon first,
and then
and
you
then
use
use
a-
the grease as the fat.
and you want to
use
fuck
the-
around and put in some green chili in there.
Okay, now he's gone too far.
Fucking bomb, bro.
Too far as
I don't like.
He doesn't like green chili.
Like, I won't eat salsa verde. It's fucking nasty.
I love it. I love chile verde. But Rosarita,
No, it's good.
that's the worst fucking can of beans you can buy. Like, it has a funky flavor.
Tastes good to me.
I went to some fucking Mexican restaurant one
Them
time
beans
and
taste like Funky Town.
I tasted them. I was like, those are fucking Rosarita beans. Why even have a fucking Mexican restaurant? The one thing that you should know how to cook if you have a Mexican restaurant is fucking beans.
Where do you get your tortillas from? Is that
Walmart?
everywhere?
Yeah. Walmart. Whoa, we get him down at the Piggly Wiggly. No,
Wow.
Walmart. Sometimes that tortilla place there on Date Palm is pretty good too. But if I go there, I'm gonna get corn tortillas, fresh and warm, and ain't nothing better. Come home with a little fucking stick of butter and some salt.
I don't like corn tortillas. I only like flour.
Didn't you eat tacos this weekend?
Tacos are good, like when they're, the corn tortillas crisp.
Do you like corn tortilla chips?
Yep, that's crisp. I don't like it soft.
They weren't crisp this weekend.
Yeah, those are soft tacos.
Where?
The street tacos, the ones you had.
Oh yeah, I could have went with flour. I would have preferred flour.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you only ate 2 of them?
No, I ate like 4.
Oh, okay.
Actually, they had the variety pack. I had the variety. I had one of each flavor.
Yeah, I did too.
But I don't remember the flavors.
No,
other
I
than
had 2 of
carne
each
asada
flavor.
and chicken.
I think I did. What did I have? I had chicken. I had chicken.
No, you just had chicken and
Carnitas and
pastor.
No, I didn't do pastor. I don't like pastor.
Oh,
Not a fan of it. It's just it's too funky. That taste is kind of.
it's fucking good. You're
Yeah.
crazy.
Some places it's
And
good,
I don't
but
know if Manny knows about when the food was ready. We didn't say nothing. We didn't broadcast it until we.
until we ate.
Yeah.
Well, he came and told me after you started. Well, hey, can you let them know that the what do you call it? And I didn't have the microphone, and you had walked away. So I was like, I don't know how to turn it on. Let's go eat.
Also, did anybody realize how close the fucking porta potty was to food?
Yeah.
That stressed me out a little bit.
I don't think anybody used the porta potty.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm right there with
Still
you.
right there, yeah.
It was just bad positioning, but hindsight's 50-50.
Yeah,
all good.
hindsight.
Yeah, right.
Those misters that he had though.
Those are fucking dope.
Oh, yeah, those are bad.
I kept thinking to myself, where have I seen those before? They
Football
have
games?
Football games, exactly. Like on for the
NFL
players.
football teams?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like those big, gigantic fans.
Yeah, they're like industrial-sized
Yeah.
3-blade fans.
Dude, it was cold.
Hell yeah, it
It
was.
felt good though.
No,
There was a
it
huge
was too
difference.
cold.
There was a huge difference in
You could-
temperature.
you could instantly tell
When they turn it
them
off. Dude, I was sweating
yeah,
like a
it would become comfortable once they
fuck.
turn
No,
it
I was
off.
sweating like a
No, it
pig.
was hot.
Dude, do you realize that you and his 80-year-old mother were the only ones that were cold? Everybody else was like, God damn, those are really refreshing. I'm glad he's got those on.
No, it was cold, kid. You know it was cold.
Hell no. I was good, dude. Because as soon as he turned on, me and your wife were like, God damn, can somebody tell me to turn him back? It was fucking hot. And we were even standing inside because they were doing his birthday, the cake and whatnot. And he had the AC on, even with the windows open and shit. And I was like, fuck, it's even fucking hot in here. Let's find somebody that knows how to turn those on. She said, yeah, let's go. Fuck that. It was hot, dude.
No, it was too cold.
Nah, you tripping. You tripping. What else happened?
Isn't it a trip how we ran into Dre and Bubba at breakfast at a
Oh, yeah,
restaurant
that was weird.
you go
for
out
me.
of town 4 hours away
Right?
and to run into
To people you know?
yeah, that's a trip.
So I told him, I said, why I got to come all the way to Arizona to see you guys? We live like a town away. What's really going on? Maurice was Moco was having a really good time.
He always has a good time.
Yeah, he's a good kid, dude. Good kid. Him and Sebastian were cutting it up all night too. I'm trying to think what else happened. Should we talk about what happened in the pool? Is it really what happened in the pool? Did you find out?
I didn't find out for sure, but I don't know if
If it's broadcastable?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it at that. So you've done pools for many years. Does one float or does it sink?
They sink.
They sink. Okay.
Yeah,
Did anybody know if this was on the top or was it?
it was on the bottom
Oh yeah. Okay.
because they said it left a mark.
Oh,
You guys didn't go swimming the next day, did you?
No, it was raining cats and dogs.
Oh, you really? After we left?
Yeah, it rained all day up
It was
until
raining
about
a shit
4
ton?
o'clock. Up until about 4 o'clock.
That sounds about right because we outran the water at Quartzside. I think it was about when we got away from it all, so it wasn't too bad. How was your flight though? Because I mean, with all the bad weather and
I don't think I'm going to do that again
why?
because it's a 45-minute flight.
Okay,
Okay, so that's 45 minutes. How long of a drive is it? 3.5 hours?
3.5, 4 maybe.
Okay, let's just round it up to 4.
Okay.
It's a 45-minute flight. So I'm actually saving 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Just on travel
Correct.
time. Okay.
But you got to show up to the airport an hour early.
Okay.
And
So
sit there and
now,
wait.
you're
So
only
now-
saving 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
It's going to take you in Palm Springs. Takes us, let's say, 15 minutes to get to the airport.
Okay. So now you're back at 2 hours.
Now I'm at 2 hours. 15 minutes to get home from the airport.
Okay. 2:15.
So now you're shaving what, 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours 15 minutes.
Flight was about an hour late.
An hour
Both
late.
times.
Oh shit.
So now
So
I'm saving an hour?
No, because that puts you at 4 hours and 15 minutes.
No, because between the 45-minute flight, be there an hour beforehand.
Right.
There's 1:45.
Actually, it's 2:45 because you had to be an hour early over there too, right?
Well, we're just talking about one way for now.
Okay.
So it's 15 minutes there, 15 minutes to get from the airport to the location.
Okay.
So let's say a half an hour driving time,
Okay.
45-minute flying time. That's an hour and 15. 2:15 because you got to get there an hour early. 2 hours and 50 minutes. So you're actually saving about an hour and 45 minutes. Let's say the flight was delayed 45 minutes. So I'm actually saving an hour.
Okay.
Now, when you're saving that hour, you got to figure you can't do much before your flight because you got a flight to catch.
Right.
It ain't like, like if I was ready to go if my flight was at 5 o'clock, and let's say I was actually ready by 3, I could have been on the road at 3,
Right.
been there by 7,
Yeah.
but instead I had to wait for the flight that wound up being 45 minutes late, which, so it did save me as far as I'm not tired when I show up,
Right.
wherever,
Well,
whatever.
but is that true? Like, because it's still, you're sitting around, you're waiting, you're not at
Yeah.
home comfortable, or you're not comfortable in your own car, and then you're just, and then you run it to get to get on your flight,
Yeah.
and walking, and the Phoenix airport's big, right? So you're walking on it,
Dude, pissed me off at the Phoenix airport too, because I had the carry-on luggage.
right?
So it's amazing how dumb some people could be.
Okay.
So, for example, when they're calling you to load on the plane, Group 1, Group A, or Group 1, certain people get up, okay, now it's Group 2. Okay, now it's Group 3. So when I'm in Group 8,
Holy
so I'm in this long line. So people are coming up, try to scan it.
Were you with the rest of the luggage? Like, goddamn.
So you got people that are trying to sneak on before their group is called. So they gotta get. We haven't called your group yet. You have to go sit back down.
Right.
So the ticket agent's getting frustrated.
How big was the plane that you were in? Section 8.
I'll be honest with you.
You were in Section 8.
They got
Wow. Section 8 seating.
there was a lot of people going on that flight
Really?
both ways.
Holy shit.
That same door, an hour later was another flight going somewhere else. So people that were supposed to be on that flight were getting in line.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And, when they try to scan their ticket,
It's not working.
it's not working. So they had
Because you are
had to
stupid.
say, this flight is to Palm Springs. If you're not going to Palm Springs,
Fuck off.
don't get in this line. So when it's my turn to get up there, she looked at my bag and she's like, No, first she says any
Luggage.
electronic cigarettes, batteries in here. Da 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 da. No. So she says, "Oh, that bag looks too big. You might have to check that, meaning pay for it to,
Right.
And she goes, and there's like a little template of
A little box, right?
and then you got to put it in there. So she goes, she tells me, go see if it fits. So I drop it in there, no problem. She goes, oh, okay. Any e-cigarettes, any batteries? I said, no, for the second time. So she gives me like a dirty look.
Oh, so you start getting snippy with her.
Yeah, because she pissed me off.
Right?
Because I understand the other people have frustrated her, but that don't mean you got to take it out on me.
Oh, but I mean, you ain't got to add to the problem by being snippy.
Hey, I already told her I didn't have any of those items in my luggage. I was just reiterating that I had said that already.
This poor girl.
No.
Then what happened?
What happened with what?
After you treated her like that, then what?
Like shit.
She said, have a nice flight.
See?
See what? Because she realized
No.
I snipped at the wrong person.
Because she was like, no, I don't want to deal with this jackass. You have a great flight.
No.
Mr. Paychecks.
Then that's fine. Hey, as long as she said it. Because my money is just
Bitch
as green
ass.
as everybody else's that was there. I don't need the attitude. Why are you giving me attitude?
She don't either.
Yeah, she don't either. Why can't
Did
you
why
tip
she
her?
gonna give it? Oh, now it's quiet?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point.
what's up with the eye signals?
Hey,
Did you tip
that's
her?
a good point.
My man.
What's a good point?
Then why did she have to give it?
Well, because he said that she was already, and he was probably already
No. I walked
rolling
up
your
there
eyes and shit.
with a smile. Here's my
Did you
ticket.
try being nice to her when you got, hi, how are you? Hey.
Dog, she's
My gosh, these people,
Hey.
it's so crazy here today, huh?
Hey. Again, I'm just trying to get on the plane.
No,
just
for
like
the second
everybody.
fucking time already. I told you. I don't fucking smoke. Look at me.
Well, hey, again, you know what? I understand you're having a bad day, but that's not my fault. Don't take it out on me. I ain't your husband. Save it for him when you get home.
So you didn't say, oh, I already got a wife. I don't need you acting like this. I'm cool.
My wife don't act like that.
I didn't say she did. I'm saying you didn't say that. Just trying to help you out. Simmer down now.
So, anyways, the point I'm trying to make is,
Don't be an asshole.
I don't know
Oh.
if that's something I should be doing.
Flying?
Yeah. Because 4 hours has always been our cutoff.
Apparently, TSA doesn't think I should fly either.
What you do?
My name's on the no-fly list.
Not supposed to tell me what the...
Why?
I'm just kidding.
It's my name, not me.
Yeah.
There's no Sebastian Lopez.
Yeah, somewhere out there that
Go
did
ahead and
something.
dox me, Tony.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's 4 hours each way, though, right? Because you
Yeah.
had the same problem coming back.
Yeah, same problem. And,
Just- but-
and the one from Palm Springs to Phoenix is because the plane was late coming to us.
So it's fucking Phoenix's fault. The whole thing all the way around.
Correct. Now, leaving back to Palm Springs, they had problems with the gas, getting the gas on the plane. They had a problem with, because of that, the person who, what do they call that, with the flashlights?
Yeah.
Air traffic control.
Yeah, whatever
Whoever's
that
on the
is.
ground.
Yeah.
They didn't have one of those guys because he went somewhere else because he was, just waiting. So we had to wait for one of those guys to come. So, that was a good half an hour, 40 minutes, just sitting there doing nothing.
Wow.
So, again, the wife and I, we agreed 4 hours is our cutoff. We drive to Phoenix, it's 4 hours. We drive to Vegas, it's 4 hours. We're good at 4 hours.
Right.
Anything more than that, we gotta reconsider.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So I think we're gonna just stick with that. I mean, it was a great idea, and again, that first night I was up till 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I was really surprised. How early did you take your 5-hour energy drink? Oh, was I supposed to not? My bad. Giving up your secrets.
At the airport, so that was about 5:30.
Okay. So you got all hurried up to go nowhere because you had to wait at the airport too,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
How long did you have to wait for a ride at the airport?
What you mean? Wait for a ride.
Well, yeah, you had to get a ride from the airport to Manny's house, right?
Oh no, we
When-
just walked down, got a.
You just got a cab right away?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, they just got.
And his house
crabs.
isn't that far from the airport, right?
15 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Holy shit. His house is beautiful, by the way.
Dude, it's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I was amazed. It looked really, really nice, dude. And built for a party.
Yes.
His
Very
fucking
much so.
bar was nice.
And, the funny thing is, I was messing with him the entire weekend. I was actually literally being what they call a hater. Because...
You?
Yeah, me, believe it or not.
No way.
Because the house was too perfect.
Of course it was.
So I was looking for flaws.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Dog, I was on the hunt.
How many did you find?
I didn't find any.
Really?
That's the problem. Dude, when I'd walk around, I'd actually be dragging my feet on the tile
Wow.
to see if there was any higher ones or lower ones.
Right.
None. In the shower, the tiled showers,
Right.
I'm looking for even the slightest chip in the tile where they got to cut them.
Right.
Sometimes there's a little chip, and what they'll do is when they grout it,
They just
they'll
put
put
a
a little bit of grout right there on the chip.
Nothing.
Nothing. I was like, fuck. I've got a electric water heater. You
Right.
got one of those?
No.
I got an electric water heater.
Mine's gas.
And tankless. I'm sorry, not electric.
Oh, okay.
Tankless. And with my master shower is furthest from the tank.
Okay.
Tankless heater. So it takes a while for that hot water to come out.
Right.
His shit is instant.
Really?
Yeah, because he's got something that's called like a recirculation pump, so it's always ready wherever it's going to be needed. I'm like, damn. I don't know if you noticed this. Did you turn on water anywhere?
Just in the bathroom and wash my hands.
Did you notice the flow rate?
It was good. Yeah. I mean,
Dog, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Wow.
like, how you? I was looking too,
fuck, he had a fire pit in the front, had a fire pit in the back.
dude.
They're
Yeah,
really, really nice. But I mean, he's worked really hard to get there, and proud of what he's got, and glad that he was able to do that for himself. But yeah, it was really, really nice.
the other funny thing is he offered when we were going out to breakfast
That's Sunday
Sunday morning.
or Saturday morning.
No, Sunday.
Sunday,
And I had to wind up taking an Uber because your car was too full.
right?
He offered me his car,
Wow.
and I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that, kid. I'll take an Uber
Why?
because he's got a Tesla.
Oh,
So
yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's exactly what I was like. Yeah, no, because Mo's got one too.
Right.
So he was telling us about how
I was dying laughing about that, by the way,
Well, what?
because that was the first. Oh well, I have an electric car. Hey, sorry, I'm getting an old Cadillac. Just fucking around, and but he was. Oh, I had to stop 3 times and charge it, and I'm like, so what do you mean you couldn't just roll it back like the old cars when we were kids? Like, no, I had to find a charging station, and so I was in fucking Quartzsite for like an hour. I was like, fuck, dude.
Have you ever ridden in one?
Nuh-uh.
Dude,
I don't want to.
I'll be honest with you. They're kind of tight.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to.
Yeah, they're. When we went to get the pizza on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, you went in the Tesla?
Yeah, dude. He had it was a long road,
Huh?
and he gunned it. That shit is like a ride at Disneyland.
Really?
From 0 to fucking 60, like that.
Really?
Dude, I'm talking. He guns it, and it ain't like how a car has to pick up speed.
Yeah.
This thing just takes off. Dude, my head was against the back of the headrest, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Really? So you working on getting one?
They're a little bit too pricey,
Yeah.
but dude,
Well, aren't
he had
they start off like at 65, right?
actually a little lower,
Really?
a lot lower. He was telling me exactly how it happens though. It starts at if you get the regular 4-door, it starts at like 35.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. However, everything jumps like 5,000-10,000. Oh, you want these rims? Another $5,000. Oh, you want a different color other than the basic white or black? Another $5,000. If you want the self-driving, because that's actually an add-on, he was saying.
Really?
That's like another $10,000. So from there, it kind of goes up.
Right.
But dude, it's incredible because there's no dashboard. It's just that big tablet in the center,
Wow.
and that's it. Everything's well. No. I shouldn't
When you say
that.
a big tablet, is it like that TV screen, like that computer screen, like 24?
No, it's more like an iPad.
Oh, okay.
Probably a little bit bigger, to be honest with you.
Okay.
iPad Pro.
Okay.
The steering wheel does have a
Paddle shifters?
no, like a turn signal thing.
Oh, okay.
But that's to go from park to drive. But it's not like it goes down. You just tap it a couple times.
Oh, wow.
But other than that, that's it. That's the only thing that's there. Everything is ran off that tablet. Air conditioner. Whatever. Everything's on that tablet.
That's scary. I mean, if something goes, like, I mean, you know, computers, right? Like, if something goes wrong with the computer, out. Then what?
That is true.
You know what I mean? Look at these cars sometimes that come out and they have problems with the computers they have. $4,000 or $5,000. Right? What's it going to cost you on a fucking Tesla? Holy shit. Or what if you get a bad bank of batteries? And I'm sure it's got to be including the warranty, right? Like,
I would think so. I mean,
they got to be, with a price like that, they got to sell you a good warranty. It's got to come with a good warranty, right?
yeah, I would think so.
Did the value on those drop just like a regular car?
I
As
have
bad?
no idea. No idea. But
Yeah.
dude, the car is incredible. Like that,
What color was his?
black,
Black.
totally blacked out. Black rims, car's blacked out windows, and
Nice.
the roof is just glass.
Nice.
Dude, it's sick.
You wanted it, huh?
It's a nice car.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. it's a nice car.
Yeah. I just don't know if I would be. I don't think I'm the right person for. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I think I'd forget to fucking charge it every once in a while. You know what I mean?
You know, it's a trip though. On the screen, it has the like the battery indicator, like on your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's the battery for the car.
Oh, wow.
And it actually says, it shows the little batteries symbol,
Huh?
and then right next to it, it says like the mileage, how many more miles you can go until you need it to be charged again.
Oh, wow.
So that was actually, I guess it's just like your gas gauge.
So does it have, like, do you have to put a special charging port at home?
Yeah.
Or does it just, okay, so it
Yeah.
doesn't just plug into the wall?
Right. Well, yeah, I think it needs its own like breaker, if you will.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
And it's got to have its own adapter or something, right? So you can
It's
plug
got a
into it.
special, it almost looks like a
gas pump?
yeah, almost looks the handle.
And but that handle goes in the car. What does the other side go into? Just a regular outlet?
A box. No, there's a box. It's hooked up to a box. That's why I think it has its own.
Its own breaker.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And he's got a truck, right? If I remember correctly, he got a big old.
It's got a big truck.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
He played it smart though. He was like, because he was telling me that he was thinking about getting their truck, their electric truck,
Oh, okay.
but they're not available yet. And he said he really needed a truck at that point in time.
Right.
But then he thought about it. He said that, like you were just saying, what if something goes wrong?
With the electric car.
Yeah. So you have the backup of a traditional vehicle.
Right. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I think until you can actually see the longevity of the electric car, like how long does it last?
They've been around for a while, haven't they?
Yeah, but doesn't mean that we've been around them for a long. Like, I don't look at all the fucking questions we got. You know what I mean? It's not like the norm still. You know what I mean? But fuck, they seem to do pretty fucking good though, because
Quiet.
I've never heard anybody say, "Yeah, my fucking Tesla, man, I had to take it back to the fucking shop." Fuck Elon.
The other thing is on the screen, because there's cameras all the way around the car.
Right?
As you're driving, it shows you like your car, and then you'll have all the cars around it.
Oh wow.
In like not video quality, and it almost looks like they're drawings
Okay.
of a car, but it actually, if it's a truck, the drawing is of a truck.
Wow.
And when you pass in a light, all of a sudden on the screen the light like goes over the car, because that's when it actually caught the cameras when right when you were under it.
Okay.
So it actually still pulled it up. We were parked at a light, and catty corner to where we were at, was a cone on the sidewalk.
Right.
It had the little cone on the screen.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a trip.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. That's too much technology for me. Like I have a problem with like you were saying, like, you know, you buy it, you can buy it without this, you can get this, everything's an add-on. And I started thinking, well, you know, it's $10,000 just for the fucking autopilot shit, right?
Right.
Like, isn't that the whole fucking reason to buy a Tesla? Besides it being an electric car, you wanted to have the smart drive or drive by itself, whatever the fuck you call it. And so why get one without it?
In all actuality, I think it's a good idea that they make it an add-on. Because I wouldn't use it. Mo says he doesn't use his. Because you have to be, you know, he feels as I would.
Yeah, you have to be in control of it.
So I don't think I'd ever use it.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving my hands in the computer. But like even the Toyota that I have, it has that lane assist or whatever. So it like you're driving and it shows you your car between the two lanes. Obviously, it doesn't have the big fucking drawing of the pylons and the cars and going over the lights and all that bullshit. But it has this little thing where you could see your car on the lane, right? And if you go, like, even if you're driving and you're taking going around a corner or whatever, and you go too far and you hit the little, it corrects you.
So it feels like when you used to drive a bumper car.
Yeah. And you know, like, obviously you'd hit and then it'd push you back.
Right, but the way the steering felt.
Yeah, it kind of jerks you that way.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it does. And I remember the first time I was driving, I don't use my signals all that often. Like when I'm on the freeway, like I look around, make sure nobody's there, and I fucking change lanes. Like, who am I signaling? The fucking birds? Like, whatever. So, but I remember I did that, and I'd go, and the steering wheel would try to jerk back, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it tripped me out, and I don't know how to fucking turn any of that shit off. So I'm just like.
So was it doing that because you didn't put your turn signal on?
Right, because as soon as you turn the turn signal on, you can change lanes with no problem, and it doesn't jerk back. But because you're doing it without the turn signal, it thinks that you fucking fallen asleep and you're changing lanes.
Wow. So between the seatbelt beeping if you don't wear it,
right,
and it not letting you change lanes unless you properly put your signal on,
right,
this car is actually making you a better, safer driver. No?
I just said I don't use it. I just got to jerk the steering wheel a little harder.
I thought that's what you initially did.
No, I still I forget. I don't. You know what I mean, it's an option on that car. I don't fucking whatever. But what's cool too is, and I'm sure that those cars have it. It's kind of like I'm assuming it's that same technology because on the front bumper it's got. I don't think it's got cameras, but it's got sensors and shit. So, like the learning. Whatever the fuck it is, you have your what the fuck's it called?
I don't fucking know.
When you set the cruise control, right?
Okay.
So it's got like I guess smart cruise or whatever they call it, and so you could set on the computer if you want one car length, you want 2, or you want 3 car lengths, right? So let's say you're on the freeway and you set your fucking cruise control to 80, and you have 3 car lengths, right? So you're driving. As soon as there's a car that's within 3 car lengths of you, it automatically starts to slow down.
Your car does that?
Yeah, so that it stays 3 cars back. And then if that car were to switch lanes and it's clear, it'll pick back up to 80 or whatever you had it set to and continue rolling.
Wow.
Which is, I don't know if it's cool or if it's a fucking annoyance at this point.
Do you use it often?
No. I mean, because I don't go far enough to where I need to set cruise control, like Coachella. Ooh, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, it's 20 minutes from there. You know what I mean? And I'm afraid that if I don't have my foot on the pedal, I'm gonna fall asleep. I need to be in control of what's going on, like, or else I'm gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Yeah, I think that's about as far as the technology reaches in my car.
Now, let me ask you this.
What's that?
What's the big deal about turning your signal on if you're going to change lanes?
Nothing.
So why don't you do it?
I don't know. Because I'm usually on the road by myself. If there's other people, I put it on.
Oh.
Like when I'm going down Ramon Road And like if I'm going to your house or I'm going to the guy's house, I flip it on that way I can get over to the next lane.
Okay.
But usually that's between like Duval and Ramon Road. Other than that, I don't use it.
Even if there's other cars?
Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
And what he just said he does is rarely.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, let the person know what you're doing. So
Do you use your signal all the time? All the time.
Yes. Well, okay? I don't know if it's all the time, but I can confidently say that yes, I'm making
A clear-cut effort to use it.
And on my Chrysler, it's one of those that you could just tap it, and it'll blink for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah, and then go back.
So you don't have to manually turn it off if when you manually turn it on. So, yeah. Come on, bro. Gotta think of the other people.
I think sometimes, depending on where I'm at, I'll use it. Like in Coachella, when I'm trying to get over to get onto to 50 to get over and onto the freeway, I turn it on. And then in that cross right there where that intersection on 86 and 50 is at, I use it there. But once I'm on the freeway, almost. Ain't nobody around me, so I just...
Doesn't matter, man. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be in LA this weekend. I'm going to use my blinker just for
What are you going to LA for?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out?
Yep. Going to Disneyland. Boy,
Yeah, we heard about that one.
fucking Mo was rubbing that in for you all weekend, wasn't he?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Mo.
No.
God.
Not to Mo. To you.
Why? You're a big boy. You can go.
An invite would have been all I needed. And even then I would have told you no.
Well,
So
I'll know for next time.
there won't be a next time.
Cool. Perfect.
Is she going to tell me before you get there?
Yeah, probably. Probably. It almost didn't happen. Apparently, so this girl was supposed to be coming down. We've had it set for a while that she was coming down this weekend or whatever. Well, I guess she had first filled out paperwork for the end of October, beginning of November. And they said, well, you can't take November because those are blackout dates. You can't go. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to take time off in November either. So it would have to be this weekend. So she filled out another paper, and put the right dates on there. And took the papers home and was going to turn them in the next day. She had both papers, and she was talking to somebody. She turned it in the wrong papers, so they had her off the end of October, beginning of November, instead of the end of September, beginning of October.
Really?
Yeah. So she just found out yesterday. She was freaked out. She was freaked out. So she got it all taken care of, though. So she's able to come.
You've been hitting your push-ups and everything, getting ready.
You mean the ice creams, right? I know. I was like, fuck.
Well, I hope you have fun.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. It'll be good. Well, this weekend was a good indication of I'm going to be hurting from doing all the walking around at first. I just got to keep it up now until, Thursday when I see her, Friday when we go to Disneyland. And then Saturday be like, ooh, I don't know if we can do any more walking right now. Like, let's go to the beach and relax today. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
It's supposed to get hot again this weekend.
Is it?
Yeah. Damn. Like 100?
Oof.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's tough.
Hey, the YouTuber, TikToker that she's went missing, now they found her body.
Yeah.
You think the fiance is still alive?
Do I think he's still alive?
Yeah, because they can't find him.
He's
alive.
If he is alive, Dog the Bounty Hunter will kill him.
Dog's looking for him.
Yeah.
That's why I said that, Tony.
Or... I just thought you were a fan. That's all. My bad.
Well, apparently, Dog got a fucking lead on him right away, right? Somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, so did, what was the dude? Joe Walsh?
Oh, the guy from America's Most Wanted?
Yeah, that dude.
What was
He's talking a lot of trash.
That dude was?
Yeah.
About
The police, the FBI, actually.
Really?
How he managed to slip away. And the police department that actually pulled them over that day, and made them go their separate ways for the evening.
Oh yeah.
They're putting a lot of blame on those police officers.
Well, I remember I told you that was a trip, like, and that it would be different if it was, somebody other than who they were. Like, they had her in the truck, and the white guy was out walking around, like, hey,
Well, here's the thing. Of course, they're what they call Monday morning quarterbacking.
Right.
They're saying, they had received calls about him hitting her.
Right.
Okay. So when they located them and got the full story, they said, no, she hit me. The guy said that.
Right.
And she concurred. And now they're saying, oh, it's because she's a battered woman and that's what they do and this, that, and the other thing. But then they're saying they should have taken him in. Had they taken him in because of people saying they saw him do that,
right,
she'd probably still be alive, had they actually taken him. But here's the thing. How's a police officer... Oh, we got somebody that says they saw you do this. Nope. I didn't do that.
Okay, have a good night.
And yeah, exactly. And then his partner, his fiance says, no, I hit him. He didn't hit me.
What do you do then?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. What are you supposed to do?
I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for this.
You do with most of your fucking opinions.
They put a lot of pressure, and they look at, like, when the fuck did police become superheroes? Like, dude, they're human beings. Yes, you know what? That's their job, is what they do, right? But at the end of the day, they're fucking human beings, and they come across things that we don't, right? Like, they deal with these situations that we don't deal with. So it's really easy for us to sit on the side. Oh, well, he should have fucking done this. Oh, well, they should have fucking done that. Well, but until you're in the middle of that situation, you don't know how you're going to react.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there was a female officer that she told the girl, you know what? I guess she said something along the lines of, this is a toxic relationship. You really should think about it. Think about being with this person. We're going to separate. We suggest you guys separate for the night. You go to a hotel, he goes to a different one, and maybe things will get better in the morning. They're coming down on her for doing that.
Right, because she said it was a toxic relationship, right?
Well, no, that she should have done more to keep them away. It's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm driving to LA with my old lady and a cop pulls us over and says, somebody said that they saw you hit her. It's like, no. And my wife says, he didn't hit me. Are you just saying that they should be taking me to jail because somebody else said they saw me do that? No, I didn't do it. Here's my witness. Is actually my wife, and she said I didn't do it.
Right, and then imagine how many people would get fucking sued. How many cops would get sued for taking you in?
Yeah.
Because somebody said and they had no proof. Right?
Yeah. So I mean, I just... Again, the Monday morning quarterbacking that, they should have done this and they should have done that. It's like, come on.
Yeah, all that shit is way off the charts and completely unnecessary, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like, I mean, again, we don't know their job. Like, it's really easy, again, for us to sit on the outside. Oh, they should have done this, they should have done that. And yeah, you know what? Nobody wants to see anybody die. Nobody wants to see anybody get, hurt and found in the middle of the fucking desert. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's not all on the cops. Like, they did what they could, and
unfortunately, the girl should have been like, yeah, if it really did happen, yeah, this dude's crazy. Can you help me?
But is that the whole? That's how women react in those kind of relationships. Like, that's what they do. Is that part of it? Like, you know what I mean? Does her not saying anything? She's covering up for him because she loves him and blah blah, and then she turns around and gets hurt.
Yeah, I don't get it. But back to the original question: you think he's still alive?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I think he's hidden somewhere. I think his parents are helping him out. I think his parents got him to Florida.
He better hope his parents are helping him out because that's the first place dog went.
Yep. Yeah. And I think
hold on. How you know so much about what dogs do?
It's on fucking timelines everywhere. Dog went to what the hell's his name? Brandon Laundrie's house?
Yeah.
Brandon Laundrie's parents' house. Dog has a lead on a campsite where Brandon Laundrie might be at.
dog sniffed him out, right? Like, and they do stupid taglines like that.
Because I think he offed himself.
You think so?
Yeah. I think the pressure got too much. I think his parents did help him out by taking him, or, you know, he was like, look, this is what I'm going to do. I kind of think he probably lied to them and was like, yo, I can't get out of this. I'm just going to go in the backwoods and handle the business.
Nah, I think if his parents, I think if he told his parents, hey, look, I gotta go handle myself because I'm in too deep.
No. I don't think he told them he was gonna do it. I think he was like, I'm gonna go, help me get away, and they said okay. But in reality, he was like, yo,
I'm out.
I'm gonna go where it'll be so hard to find me.
Yeah, I think he's right around the corner from getting caught.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, dude. Unless he's fucking pulling a fucking Bear Grylls living off the grid in fucking Florida. You know what I mean? And can keep himself hidden from people and can hunt and sustain and, you know, knows how to get fucking water and kill animals and do all that kind of bullshit. What's he going to do? Everybody's fucking looking for him.
And again, that's why I think he's like, I'm not going to be able to get out of this.
Yeah, but I think if he stays off the grid, I don't think he sees how bad it is. I think he's thinking, okay, well, I'm going to go hide out for a couple months. I'll come back. I'll be good. You know what I mean? The pressure won't be on me so bad. I might be able to last a little while. Or I got to last long enough to get me a fucking boat to wherever where they don't extradite, and I'll live there.
It makes sense.
You know what I mean?
But, yeah,
it's a long shot, especially these days with cell phones and all this other, like, okay, so it's been going on, about a week and a half now?
Yeah, something like that.
At least? Do you know what he looks like?
No.
If you saw him, would you know him? Sebastian?
Probably not, no.
And the good thing is because he had a shaved head.
Yeah, all you got to do is grow his hair out. Now nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah, and then, matter of fact, now that you mention it, with COVID, he can just wear a mask.
Yeah. I mean, we can go downtown Palm Springs. I can see like 20 of them. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be fucking funny, but like, the kids his age are tall, thin, bald head, and you throw a fucking mask on and sunglasses, be like, I don't know. It could be him, but he's N95. I don't know. So like now, if like right now, if you were to pull this is the perfect time to pull bullshit. Because
please don't fucking say that.
Well, I'm just saying
on our platform.
I'm just saying because you have the mask, so it might be him, it might not. He had a mask on, I'm not sure. Unless you have like visible tattoos or like you got like this really predominant fucking limp or your eyes are fucking cross-eyed and two-colored, like nobody's gonna know because you got a mask on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you grew your hair out. Fuck. His odds are growing better and better.
Actually, now that the mask, I think the mask really might have swayed me to think he probably is still alive.
If he's in Florida, he's the only person wearing a mask.
Seabass got a point.
Yeah, that's true too. Maybe, but
because here's the thing: if he wears the mask, which I'm assuming some people do, he's bringing attention to himself.
Yeah,
right.
By wearing it.
Well,
that
then
liberal wearing a mask.
Well, but then you got to think if he's worried that people are going to recognize him, it's not just going to be a mask. It's going to be mask, glasses, a hat.
No, well, you can't make it you can't go overboard trying to disguise yourself.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
Right, but when in a panic, or if it was really to the point where fuck, I'm going to off myself, and then he said, "Fuck, I'll just wear a mask and glasses and my fucking hat. Oh, nobody don't know who the fuck I am. I'm good. Fuck John Walsh. But I'll tell you what. I'll be honest. Once John Walsh gets a piece of your ass, it's a matter of time.
You think?
Oh, yeah, dude. Everybody fucking loves that guy. Everybody loved that. Well, at least back when we were kids, everybody loved that fucking show.
Yeah, show was true.
How many fucking people did he catch? And he caught big names, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to admit, though, he was being an asshole.
John Walsh was?
Yeah.
What was he saying?
Like I said, he was just blaming the police that had pulled him over. Oh, they should have known that's battered woman syndrome. You see how she's all nervous, and you see how he's putting the blame on her. They should have known that. It's like, come on, kid.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the guy lost his kid when he was young. But I'm just saying, he's got a hard on for the cops and the FBI because all that shit. They never found his kid either. You know what I mean? So there's that. He's got that. So anytime he's got a chance to, you know what I mean? Because again, he's sitting from our perspective, looking at what they're doing. Oh, they should have. Oh my God, they should have done this. How could they let that happen?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And it does make sense if he's talking trash about the FBI, saying how did they lose him?
Right.
You know, they know he had something to do with it.
Right.
They couldn't prove it, which is fine. But you still put somebody down the street from their house to keep an eye out.
Right.
So when it does come down, they can easily pick him up.
So why couldn't they put a fucking collar on his ankle? Hey, listen, you know what?
At that point, he didn't do anything wrong. Up until that point, I mean, where's your girlfriend? I don't know. Where's your fiance? I don't know. That's her truck. Yes, it is.
Let me ask you a question, Tony. You have a young daughter, still feasibly young.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
No. Just a serious question, right?
Tony already looks like he wants to hit you.
Say she's got a fiance, right? We rented a fucking RV. We're going to go to the Dakotas and back. I want to go see fucking Mount Rushmore. I want to see the Ark in fucking Missouri. I want to stop a couple other places along the way. I want to see Alamo. I want to go to fucking the Big Hole in Arizona. And then we're going to come home.
Okay.
Right? That motherfucker shows up back a week early without your daughter, and he's got the fucking... What do you do? Where's my daughter?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I'll be banging on the door. I'll be breaking some windows. I'll be causing such... Oh, yeah.
How long would it take you, like, on a serious note, like, how long would it take you to go from knock, 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 hey, I see you're back, I haven't heard from my daughter, what's going on, to, motherfucker, you better come out here, I'm going to come in that bitch, and I'm going to...
You know.
I don't think there will be a knock, knock, knock. I think it'll be reaction number 2 immediately.
You think so?
Yeah.
And here's the thing with that scenario. How long would it take? Depends if they open the door and answer the question the first time you knock.
Right. So what if? Oh my God! What if you open the door and he saw you and he was a total smartass, and just act like flippant, like you just didn't know? I don't know. She's your fucking daughter. I don't know. Ooh wee! I can feel. I don't like. It's not. We're not even. It's not even my scenario. I'm already hot. Like, ooh, fuck that. Made myself angry. Like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, good question. Because I don't have an answer. It's like, and again, back to what we discussed before. Legally, I mean, he ain't done nothing wrong. She did.
Well, they can't prove that he's done anything wrong.
Oh, they probably can't now.
You think so?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they have the body and stuff, right? And they haven't said how she.
Not yet. No.
What her demise was, yeah.
They did say it was a homicide, though.
They did declare it a homicide.
Yeah. They're not saying it's from him.
So who's this? But there's another case or two, right? That they're trying to link it with. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
Well, we talked about it in the last episode about the two other women that were together.
And there was a guy, right? That was murdered as well.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
No?
I don't think so.
So tell me about what you know.
In regards to the other women?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
No? You don't know how close it was to this case or anything like that?
Not at all.
It was just the same area, right?
Something like that.
So I wonder, is it possible that there's a serial killer?
Well, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
let's scare even more people.
That's what I said last time, that maybe he was a serial killer that went after women, and he told the boyfriend, the fiance, hey, you say anything, I'm coming after you. And fiance was like, all right, deuces, and I'm going back home.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the way it worked out. I think maybe because I don't see a serial killer being like, hey, look, dude, this is just what I like to do. I know you were here. Just go home and don't worry about it. Just forget you know her. Forget you saw us, and you can go home. Sorry, dude. You're an unlucky fuck. Today's your last day. But I do believe that a young man this day and age would be shoddy enough to leave somebody behind.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And her to get caught up with something that she had no idea about. And get to where she's at. You know what I mean? Like, by somebody else's hands, I'm not saying.
And if that was the case, I think he would have just said, look, we got into it. She wanted to walk. She said, leave her there. She never wanted to see me again. I don't care about you. Bye. Yes, this day and age.
Right?
All right, later.
What would it take for you to leave your wife behind somewhere?
Wow. All right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I know in all reality, I know there's nothing, but I've seen your guys' love. I know what, I know where you are in life. Like,
I couldn't see myself doing that.
Could you see yourself doing that to anybody?
No, leaving them stranded.
Well, I mean, this is the perfect point. How can I ask you that question when you picked up a guy in a fucking gown straight out of the hospital?
Why you gotta
Not
bring
just-
up old shit?
Not just a gown, a hospital gown.
Right? Right outside the hospital, and then took him somewhere.
I took him to a place he chose to call home.
Well,
Whether it was his home, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, dude. But I don't think he's dead. I don't think that guy's dead.
Really?
At all. Yeah, I don't think so at all.
I don't know, man. Because I also heard stories that where he drove to and left his car, where the parents picked it up from,
Yeah.
was like swampland. So what they're saying is, even if he was like a survivalist and knew how to survive, it's like even trying to get water is complicated because it's swampland.
Right.
You can't get fresh water. I mean, food you could probably figure out, but as far as water, they're saying it's really hard at least where they're thinking he's at, because it's all swampland, marsh, and so forth.
But what if they did that just to throw him off? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's in the marsh. He's trying to live it out in the swamp. What if he went out onto the fucking, and they had a boat somewhere out on the fucking, and they, because they have marshes and they have, the tall grass and shit. Like, you've seen the swamp people, right? And they go through all that.
Do you think, though, if he tried to go somewhere else, dude, today's technology, social media, somebody's bound to see him and take a picture of him, take a video of him.
There's a Karen somewhere
Yeah, exactly.
that will notice him and will.
Even if it's in another country.
Right. Yeah. You might be right, dude.
It's just, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to hide in plain sight like the versus when we grew up.
Right. Well, shit, but even John Walsh made that difficult back then. Just with TV. That was before the internet, like right at the beginning of the internet. Because that fucking show was everywhere, dude. America's fucking Most Wanted. And if you were on that shit, just a matter of time. And that's how he would end his show. We haven't caught him to this point, but now it's just a matter of time. And then the little fucking FBI symbol would come on at the end, and it was over. And next week, hey, here's an update on criminal blah, blah, blah,
You know
blah.
what? That's right, huh? They did an update. That's right.
He's been caught. He was found in the marshes of Florida.
And again, that's back when, we have 13 channels.
Yeah.
we had no choice but to watch it.
Yeah.
That was the best thing on it.
Yeah, because that was the one thing that came in clear.
Yeah.
Do you, oh my God, dude. Do you ever remember watching, what the fuck was the name of it, dude? There was only 3 channels, and he was on one of them.
Bob Ross.
No.
Oh.
We want to welcome everybody tonight, and we got a little polka. Lawrence Welk. Do you ever remember watching Lawrence Welk as a kid?
No.
This might you were. How old were you when you moved here?
I was in 3rd grade.
3rd grade, so that put you right around 8, 9.
I'm not good with ages.
So you were probably around 8 or 9. So yeah, it was probably maybe before that, but he was just a skinny old man. And he'd come out, and they'd bring out polka bands, and they would dance.
Oh, I've heard of Lawrence Welk before.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But right before you said Lawrence Welk, I was about to say, is that Borat? But,
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Well, it's kind of,
the
yeah.
way you said it.
Yeah, but that's exactly how he sounds, though. It's like, we want to welcome everybody tonight. It's kind of funny.
That's Borat, kid.
Tell you, we'll find. Hold on. Wait. No. Watch, just to prove my point. Find us some fucking Lawrence Welk right quick. Maybe not. Why is it when I don't need it, I could find that fucking play arrow really fast, and then when I want to find something to do, I can't. There it is. There, and then we're gonna do.
Are you talking about the YouTube app?
Yeah.
That play area.
Lawrence Welk. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Okay, maybe not that much like it, but let's see if it.
I'm going to have the pleasure of working with 2 of the world's greatest accordionists, Myron Florin and Joey Schmidt. 3 generations of accordion players. We all have something in common.
Here, Tony.
We all come from small towns.
Oh,
I
shit.
do not have high LDL bad cholesterol. And I do. I perform tasks perfectly.
Are you looking down?
No. Ugly sparkling water.
Oops.
What'd you do? Oh, are you on the Lawrence Welk show? What are you doing?
Yeah, I went.
Oh,
Courses.
The Lawrence Welk Network presents
Did I do something?
Lawrence Welk Show.
that's the intro. Now watch when Lawrence actually talks. That was the intro guy. I want to welcome everybody tonight. You might have gone too far. Tony's not good with technology. There he goes.
The song you just heard was written by the wonderful composer Vincent Youmans, and we'll hear more of his fine songs later in the show. Right now, I'd like to present our wonderful country singer, Clay Hart.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, a little close,
A little bit.
kind of. I may have stretched the truth a little bit on his accent.
Kind of like your mom's.
Yeah. Well, not that far. Though.
That
Come
sounded
on.
like a fucking dig.
Yeah, right?
He had a hotel out here. Lawrence
Yeah.
Welk Desert Oasis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a big place too.
Well, I'm sure. Well, him and Ricky Ricardo, like, this was probably their fucking retreat coming out here.
Actually, there used to be a lot of big stars that came out here.
Liberace. There was, Trini Lopez lived out here for several years. He just passed away a couple years ago. He was a big singer. Who else was out here? Lucille Ball, Bob Hope,
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. What's the other guy? Ben Crosby.
I don't know about Bing Crosby.
Yeah, he had a house here.
Sonny Bono.
Elvis,
Elvis.
Sonny Bono, Cher. Who else? Oh, everybody, dude. They were all fucking out here at one point or another, right? They're gonna talk about us like this. Hey, you used to live here with Mingo, Tony, and Sebastian. Remember those guys?
I remember meeting this gardener.
I'm going to stop you guys real quick. On my Facebook feed, this is a fucking story. Dog the Bounty Hunter's daughter, Lissa, claims reality star has hot lead on Brian Laundrie's location. It just comes up on my Facebook, bro.
Is there any other message on there, or any more story to that, or just it?
Let me read into it. Alyssa took to Instagram to share that her father had a hot lead. I can confirm Dog has a hot lead on Brian's location. Dad has alerted the proper authorities. Say a prayer. This could be it. That's all it's got.
This could be it.
Come on.
It came from one of Gabby's friends, the hot lead. That they spent time in the Appalachian Mountains by himself. Oh, that he spent time in the Appalachian Mountains by himself for a couple months. Now he's not just a camper, he's an outdoorsman. So in order to do that, I think because of his age, he felt comfortable.
Dog.
And that's all I got.
You ain't gonna find him.
Yeah, probably not.
What were you
After
saying?
hearing that.
This ain't Hawaii. Dog ain't familiar with this area.
I don't know. Well, yeah, in the swamp,
Yeah.
he better put on a long sleeve. The
You
mosquitoes
still
won't get
watch that show, Dog the Body Hunter?
him. No.
Really, I watched a couple of episodes. Kind of
Did you
smooth.
really?
Yeah. He's kind of smooth.
He's kind of smooth. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Good bullshitter.
Just, I mean, with that long lion's mane hair, he always rocked the Oakley sunglasses.
Right.
Shirt buttoned all the way from his belly down to, the first button was at his belly.
Sound like you describing my dad almost. Shit, what are you talking about?
What I could never understand, though, is, and I guess it's just one of those things that you act like you have authority, and people think you do have authority.
Right.
Because he used to do crazy stuff that I used to sit there and think, and they're letting him, these people are letting him do that because he's nobody.
Right.
He's just doing a job.
Right.
He got no authority to A, tell me to come here, B, have to talk to him, C, banging down my door.
I think they kind of do.
A bounty hunter?
Yeah.
Come on.
I believe so because they have to be certified, right? You can't just walk in and be like, "Hey, I want to go chase your bad guys. I want to go chase your skips." Because they have to carry, so they have to have some sort of licenses to carry and all that kind of shit.
But I can't remember at all, but something tells me they might have kicked down a couple of doors. And let's say that indeed happened, and the person wasn't there, and it wasn't even that person's house. They just thought he was there. Are they paying for that door?
I don't know. What about when the cops do it?
Well, that's the thing. I think they have some sort of authority. A policeman does. I mean,
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, let's say you were at my house, and you were wanted.
Okay.
Cops found out you were here and they came in and kicked in my door.
Yes.
Do the cops pay for my door to get repaired? Or is it like, dummy, you had him here. You pay for it.
That's a good question. But at least you have the department to sue if they don't fix the door, right?
I don't know.
You're dealing with, let's say, Palm Springs Police Department. They knocked down your door. They banged on it, broke it down. Okay, I know who the Palm Springs Police Department is responsible.
Yeah, but it's like those people that they pull over and they think they have drugs, so they cut their seats and they pull all their bullshit apart. And even if they don't find anything, the car's fucking destroyed.
Well, they got to pay for that.
Do they?
Dog.
It happened in the course of a crime, apparently. Like, but if they don't find anything, is it a crime? Like, what are the parameters? How does that work? We need to find that out.
Yes, you do.
Next on the Sideshow.
But yeah, but I think if they're going to go that far to do that, I'm pretty sure they know it's there. Okay, because that's the police department doing that. Now, if Dog the Bounty Hunter did that, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
But again, watching that show, I was like, I don't know if I would give him that power because he's not. an officer of the law.
Have you seen that guy on YouTube? What's his name? You watch him a lot, or you said you didn't care for the guy, right? The little skinny guy.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that douchebag's name?
And he always wears. He comes out like a fucking SWAT
he's
guy.
a bail bondsman.
Yeah.
And dresses in like a fucking SWAT Kevlar shit. He's got guns. Like he.
Little small guy, dude. Like
So another dog to bounty hunter.
no, dog's fucking. He's a big boy, dude. No, this
Well, I
guy's
mean,
like.
as far as line of work.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much same thing.
But dresses more appropriately for the job than dog does.
Yeah, he's in tactical gear, and he comes out and he'll. Don't do that. I'll shoot. Nope, don't do that. I'll tase
I'll
you.
fucking put two through you before you can think about it.
Yeah. Like he's fucking aggressive, and he'll get in the house and he's looking through the house and trying to do shit, and he'll find people that are fucking hiding in the house. Like they look and they'll spend time there in the house until they find them, or on the property. They'll walk around whatever property because it all seems to be back east, so they're all like on farms and shit.
See, but that's what I mean. What if they don't find anybody
Then
and
they
they
go in-
broke down the door to check? They got to pay for that.
Maybe they just take it out of what they owe because they're already upside down on what they owe. Maybe they sign waivers. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what? You're going to put up your bond, but if I got to come fucking kick your door down.
But
trying
what
to
if it
find
ain't
you-
his door? That's the more important thing. What if it's somebody else's door? We know he's here. There ain't nobody here. Why you kick down my door?
I don't know.
We're going to check. Go ahead. But who's paying for my door?
It's a very good question. I'm going to find out. You want to get a bail bondsman on the show? We'll talk about it next week, dude. We'll find somebody. Shit, we'll
would
get
be
dog to
nice.
bounty hunters. Shit, I don't care.
Yeah, it would be nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we have a lot of unanswered questions that we need answered. So maybe we find out who the local dog the bounty hunter is and have him on the show. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll disguise your voice, bro. Don't worry. Or it could be a chick. That'd be dope, dude. A chick bounty hunter. Like, did you ever see the movie Domino?
Patty Mayo, that's that dude's name.
Ooh.
The fucking skinny
Oh, okay.
douchebag.
Charlize Theron?
No. Oh my God. What's her name? Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth was her name in the movie. The girl from Pirates.
Oh, Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley came out as Domino, and Domino was a very famous female bounty hunter, and the movie's about her.
No, I don't think I've ever
It's
seen
fucking
it.
dope, dude. Like Keira Knightley was always hot, and I saw her in that movie, and I was like, when I thought she couldn't get any hotter, bro. I was like, holy shit. Good movie though. Like it shows about Domino's life, and then at the end, they kind of do some snippets of talking with the actual bounty hunter. It's kind of dope. Could you do that? Could you be a bounty hunter?
No, not now, at least.
What about at 25? Do you think you could have done it? Man, you'd have gone
Probably
through a lot of
not.
sand.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think I could have. I'd be like, hey, homie, come on, man, let's go get something to drink, dog. I'll take you over here. It's this new
You see,
place.
and the thing is about yeah, it'd be great if you could find somebody that'd be willing to be interviewed, because if I remember, I don't know where I'm thinking about this, but aren't they like really open at night? Because that's when bad shit goes down, and that's when they need a bail bondsman to come and bail somebody out.
Bail bonds places are usually open 24 hours a day because court's held during the day. So they'll go and do that. And then afterwards at night, when the court closes, sometimes they have a judge on site. They go in front of the judge, they set the bail, and then your family or whatever can go across the way to pay bail or make arrangements or whatever with the bail bondsman. So there's somebody there all the time. But the people that work in the bail bonds office don't actually go out and find people. They contract out.
Yeah, they call on dog the bounty hunter.
Right. We should do one in Spanish. El perrón. I don't know how to say bounty in Spanish. I don't know if there's a word for it.
And do you know how it actually works?
Multa?
You got a $50,000 bond,
Right.
but you only got to pay 10% of that to the bondsman.
Well, 10% is the usual rate, but then the bail bondsman will say, okay, well, fuck, dude, like the chance of this cat skipping are higher. We're gonna need more like 25%.
But aren't you supposed to get that money back once you go to court?
If the guy goes to court.
So how does the bail bondsman make his money?
Well, he's got the 25 grand. If that guy doesn't go to court, you forego that 25 and whatever you put up for the rest. So let's say you came in, it was a $50,000 bond. I got 20 grand out of you up front. The other 30 grand you put up your car. If that guy doesn't show up, now I go pick up your car and then I go find him. And if I bring him back, you still lost your money. Is the way I believe is the way it works.
So real quick, bounty, just the word bounty is generosidad, which sounds like
Generosidad? Okay.
yeah, which sounds like or like a bounty of
Okay.
gold.
Yeah.
Bounty hunter, and fucking stick with me on this one. Bear with me. It's casa recompensas.
See, can I see it?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Casar
Casa
recompensas. Yeah.
Yo, you know,
Because casar
hold
is
on.
hunter.
in settings,
What?
you could pick English as the language that your phone.
defaults to.
Yeah.
What do
So
you
I
mean?
don't know why you're on the Spanish side of.
I'm
'Cause
on
he was
Google
looking up what-
Translate,
Because I wanted to know how you say bounty hunter in Spanish. So,
so I looked it up.
You asked that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right over my.
bro, I was staring at my phone and I fucking paid more attention.
Wow.
They paid it?
I paid more attention. That's what I said.
But no, I thought literally you only paid 5%.
It's usually
Bec-
10.
Oh, okay, let's say 10%. And I thought the bondsman tells the court, yes, he's going to show up. You know, I'm willing to say if he doesn't show up, I'm going to pay the court the 50 grand. And he only pays the bondsman 10% of that.
Yes, they pay cash 10%.
Yes.
However, you have to put up something for the rest of the money.
Okay. But that's in case you don't show up.
Correct.
But if you do show up, don't you get your 10 grand back or your 10% back?
I don't believe so. I think that's the cost of the bond.
Because they're not paying the court anything, the bondsman.
Right, but that's what I'm charging you to go ahead and say, okay, if he doesn't show up, then this is mine, and then whatever else you put up.
Okay, but no. If he does show up, is what I'm saying.
Right, if he does show up, he only takes whatever cash you paid.
Really?
I believe so. I don't know. I've never taken out a bond.
Because I was always under the impression that a bond is just, I'm giving you my word, I'm going to show up. If I don't show up, the court is going to get this $50,000
Correct.
and a warrant out for your arrest.
Correct.
But if you do show up, you're good. You don't owe the court any money. You know, that's it. So in order for you to make bond, you have to show the court, I got 50 grand, I can do that.
Right.
But most people don't. That's why they go to the bondsman and only have to pay the 10%.
Right, but your 10% is the charge to cover you for it, and that's like taking a loan. Okay, well, you lose that right off the bat, whether he shows up or not. Like that 10% is ours.
Okay.
I'm assuming because you're asking me to, on that 10%, to go put my name down for you, and I got to cover the spread. So if he doesn't show up, then I'm asked out that money. I don't know exactly how it works. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we got to have somebody on.
Okay.
I happen to know somebody.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. She was
From experience?
Yes, this person was
Experience?
no. I just said I've never.
First-hand knowledge?
You're getting really personal right now.
You did say you had a drawer full of parking tickets.
I turned myself in. I was like, told my mom and dad, hey, look, if it's more than that, I'm just gonna, a couple days in the county, I'm good. A couple days in jail, I'm good. You're like, no, come on, we'll pay it. I got really lucky. They dropped it way down for me showing up. So I was like, all right, cool. But no, I've never been Ever been arrested? Ever had handcuffs on in the United States?
I've had handcuffs on, yeah, but I've never been arrested.
How'd you have handcuffs on?
Acting up when
Were they fluffy?
Did they
Or
have
fuzzy?
Yeah.
furry.
Close enough.
No, they weren't handcuffs. They were the zip ties.
Oh yeah.
At fucking being 16 years old, out late at night, past curfew type shit during spring break.
Got you. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had handcuffs on. I was in the back of a cop car once, but I've never. And I knew better. Fucking knew better. Motherfucker came to the house like at 2:00 in the morning.
Your house?
Yeah, when I was living over there, my parents weren't there. It was just me and some a buddy of mine was there, and the cop came banging on the fucking door, and I came to the door, and I opened it. Hey, can you open the security door? Not thinking, I opened the security door. What's up? And I didn't done anything wrong, so I wasn't worried about it. Oh, I need you to step out. No, I don't think so. Why? What's going on? You got to tell me what you want first. No, I need you to step out. It's not going to happen, dude. I'm in my house. What do you want? Well, they said that you robbed the Circle K. I said, bitch, I've lived here I've lived here since I was fucking 5 years old. Those motherfuckers would know if it was me. I said, I go in there almost every fucking day. How are they going to say, you know what I mean? It's not me. Well, somebody looking at your description. I said, yeah, everybody that lives in this neighborhood looks like me. I mean, because I shaved my head at the time. Like, you know what I mean? I was in much better shape at the time. Like, wasn't me, dude. He said, well, will you come down with me to Circle K so they can do an ID? I was like, well, yeah, I guess. So I went and I put some shoes on. I got in the back of the fucking cop car like a dumbass.
Yeah, dude.
And he drives me down. But I knew it wasn't me. You know what I mean?
I would have been like, yeah, once they found out it's not me, you're going to buy me a soda?
Yeah, right?
Because no.
Yeah, I was getting kind of smart with him. So I was like, but I went and they were like, yeah, no, that's not him. Told you, motherfucker. Take me home. I'm trying to go to sleep. I got to work in the morning. Goddamn working people up in this motherfucker. Yeah, you get real cocky after that. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. Any final words?
I've been in a cop car since nobody asked.
You've been in a cop car?
Yeah.
When?
For a ride along.
Oh. I know Milo's been in a couple.
Yep.
All before he was 18?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. First time he was 5. He was throwing rocks at, or
5
no,
or 6.
like 8, something like that.
Oh,
Just
no,
throwing
yeah,
rocks
because
at
we were at
cars.
Arizona by then. And threw one at a cop car.
Yeah.
Motherfucker turned around all on a bet.
And
He did,
What
and
was the
still
bet?
didn't
You
get the money.
wouldn't?
Yeah.
You
No,
wouldn't?
The bet was $10. Some shit. They
Yeah,
were
he wouldn't
fucking.
do it?
No, yeah.
And he never even
So-
got the money.
Nope.
He got taken home in the back of a cop car. His mom called me, you need to talk to your son. I said, which one? She said, the one that just got out of the back of a cop car. Fucking Milo, God damn it. Nah, I didn't say that. I wasn't sure at that point, but I was like, holy shit. Just the kid he was hanging out with was just not a good kid for him to be with. And for some reason, he was always trying to prove his worth to other kids. And to some degree, it took him this long to stop doing that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. So you've been in a cop car for a ride along. Yep. I've been in a cop car for a ride along. One time, going back, I have sit on curbs.
Oh, yeah.
How many curbs you been put on?
That I don't remember.
A lot?
I wouldn't say a lot.
But a few?
Yeah, a couple.
Were there any times where you were on the curb thinking, tonight's the night?
I used to carry this little leather bag.
For your weed?
No, just ID, your brush, just make you look cool.
That made you look cool?
Bag. Yeah. Like a Louis Vuitton.
So you had a Merce back before men carried Merces?
More like a oversized checkbook.
Okay.
You put it in your back pocket, it sticks out about maybe another 3 or 4 inches.
Okay.
I was with Rick up in San Francisco, and we were cruising around in his car, and I don't remember why we got pulled over. Maybe loud music or what have you. Get out of the car, get on the curb. So we did. They're searching the car. and I had left my thing on the seat or on the floor. Next thing you know, the cop picks it up, starts to unzip it. I was like, whoa, that's mine. And they're like, so? I'm like, you can't go through that. They're like, watch me. And I didn't have anything in it.
Right.
But it was just, I just felt that
You
they
felt
couldn't
violated?
do that. Yeah.
You want to try to get hard
They're
with the
like,
cops
you-
in San Francisco?
They're like, you better sit back down.
You've never been put on the curb by a cop, right? Nothing like that?
Nope.
Never had any... What's the right word? Any encounters, we'll put it that way.
What do you mean?
Any iffy encounters with a cop?
Not iffy.
Yeah, I've been sit on curbs and sit on your hands.
Oh, I've never had to sit on my hands.
Oh, yeah. They did that shit. Ever been searched on the back of a car?
No.
Yeah, they did that shit. I did that. Matter of fact, I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was trying to get back into the van from the curb because we were in the far left lane next to the island. Then there was another lane here, and then the sidewalk. I was dealing with some shit on the sidewalk, ran back over, and by the time I got back to the truck, the fucking ghetto bird was right above the truck with the light on. Damn. There was a cop in front of us and 2 cops behind us, and they had us out and fucking spread eagle on the back of the fucking van, searching us. And then we're in a fucking station van, bro. Like, really? So yeah, they they pulled everybody out of the fucking van, searched everybody, and then the next day my boy got fired. But you know, it was just crazy times.
We were just talking about this over the weekend. Remember how in high school we used to party in the dumbest places?
Yeah.
It was called the 50, which was the parking lot to the football stadium at the Palm Springs High School.
Right around the corner
there,
from the police station.
Yeah, right in the parking lot. Party. 50 cars. 100 kids. Just party right there in the parking lot.
But you know what? It was different back then, though. You kids couldn't do that shit now.
Well, because the kids now, they get stupid.
You're not a kid. You're fucking over 20.
But
You're
we used
18
to,
over.
I mean, just right there in the parking lot. As if, I mean,
Like if we had a right to party.
exactly. And, you know, and we'd be there for at least an hour, maybe 2
Before
the
anybody
cops would
showed
come.
up. Wow.
I remember one time, because it was hard to score liquor back then.
Right.
Don't ask me how I was able to get my hands on 240s, right? Had them in the trunk of a hatchback.
Okay.
When did you know the cops come?
And look right in the hatchback.
Hey, with the flashlight. Whose hatchback is this? The person I was with is mine. Whose are these? Mine. But they're not open. They're in the, technically they're in the trunk.
Right.
No, come over here. Open up your hatchback. Opened it up. Pour them out. And I was like, hey, again. Took you... money wasn't readily available to us. So
right.
It took a lot for me to get those.
It was like $1.50 each one, right? $2?
At least.
Shit.
If not 4. That's $8.
Shit.
You know how long I would have to work parking cars for that $8?
Full day.
$8 was a full fucking tank of gas back then. On my Monte Carlo, you know what I mean? Right? Like,
Yeah,
I forget you
shit.
guys are that old.
Oh, man. They were pouring them out into the grass. I was like, I can't believe this. Man.
Funny shit. This is cruel and unusual.
Right? Anybody have a straw?
And I'm
We're gonna
talking,
go-
this is like 10th grade, 11th grade.
So we're talking like 1987, folks.
Yeah.
Man.
Man.
Wow.
And then we used to go party at the
Adding
back
folks onto the end of that was really the selling point.
Right?
of Oasis parking lot. All the way in the back,
right?
All the way in the back. And that parking lot was deep.
Well,
We used to go all the way back there.
we used to, so like before Monterey went over, you'd have to go over Bob Hope or over Ramon Road, go up Bob Hope to what's Dinah Shore now, and come down, and you could cross Monterey, but what it is you could only go down, like it was like a dead end road right there, right? So we'd go there with 4x and we get to the end, and we'd go park as close as we could to the overpass because you could get onto the freeway from that side, but you couldn't go all the way over.
Okay.
I think something like that. But we used to go party there. But that was, if the cops came, there was no fucking getting out.
Right.
Because there was very little room to go. Like, you didn't go anywhere.
We went Andreas Hills. It used to be called the Circles.
Yeah.
Because there were like cul-de-sacs, but there was no houses. There were just streets that went nowhere.
I remember.
Do you remember Ray McCree Circles?
I do not remember those.
Behind the middle school, Ray McCree, same thing. Dead ends with no houses. Like little cul-de-sacs before houses were built. So you drive back there, not behind. You're not going into Ray McCree in any way. You're just going the streets behind it.
Okay.
And just party.
Did you ever go out to what's it called, Painted Hills or Lost Hills?
By the dump, Edom Hill.
No, not Edom Hill. Like up back on top of Desert Hot Springs, like before you get to the exit to go to Yucca Valley. There's a little road right there that takes you up into the crevice of two mountains, and it's kind of surrounded.
No,
and we'd go out there and big old bonfires out there.
Really? No, I never went
yeah.
up there.
It's scary though. Like, it's not like. I mean, you couldn't be a bitch and be like, no, I'm not going out there. Be like, fuck yeah, let's go. And the whole time you're like, fuck, dude. Like, you got to park the right way. Like, you got to have your wits about you. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard, though, because I always had fucking lowered cars. So going out there was fucking...
It reminds me back going up this Desert Hot Springs, kind of like that area you're talking about.
Right.
So if you're going up Palm... I don't remember what that first street is. Mountain? No, not Mountain. A Varner, maybe. Is like a liquor store?
Right.
Maybe you make a left on that, or maybe it's the next main street going up Palm. Make a left. And there's houses all back there.
Okay.
Nice houses, too, but they're in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Manuel lived there with some roommates at one of those houses once.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever...
I don't think I would... This was after high school.
Yeah, it was. So him, get 5 guys, rent a house, party house. We just always partied over there.
Fuck.
And one day, they wake up one morning after they've been living there for a while, and they look out the window, and they're like, Manuel, doesn't your dad work for the gas company? And Manuel's like, yeah, I think he's outside. And so Manuel looks out the window, yeah, that is my dad. So he goes out there, he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I don't know if he knew, I don't think Manuel's dad knew that's the house he lived in.
Oh, shit.
He's like, you live here? And Manuel's like, yeah. He says, you guys haven't paid your gas bill. I'm here to turn off your gas.
That's classic.
He was like, what the fuck? He's like, yo, you guys got to pay your bill.
Holy shit. Man, you think your dad would let that shit slip right by? Like, oh, I didn't see that one today. I must have missed that. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. All right. Any final thoughts?
Nah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Nothing new on Dog? Your boy?
Nope.
Tony?
Tomorrow is my sister-in-law's birthday, Letty.
Oh, happy birthday,
So
Letty.
happy birthday. I believe she's going to be 58. Coincidentally, she's got the same birthday as Sandra, the girl we used to go to high school with.
Oh, okay.
We were just talking about her over the weekend.
Right.
So I actually thought you were the last one, like in our clique, if you will,
Right.
to turn 50.
She is.
She is. Her birthday's tomorrow as well. So, happy birthday, Sandra.
Happy birthday, Sandra.
Happy birthday.
One last shout out. Sean? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Sean,
No,
amen.
his name is Josh.
Yeah. Whoever you are. No, I'm
You
just
are going to
kidding.
fuck his name up for the rest
I
of
know,
that
poor
dude's
guy.
life.
Man, everybody that was there at the party this weekend, had a great time hanging out, Manny. Appreciate you having us out for your 50th. Had a great time. Wait to do 55 and then 60, I guess.
Oh, we going by nickels now?
Or we have to now. Well, we might have to go by like year and a halves. It is 50. You know what I mean? We on the backside. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2.5. Shit, who knows? All right, man. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.